morning, Holiday Hill family. Josh here in the foyer for Throwback Thursday. And today's Throwback Thursday takes us to the turn of the 21st century. The Walt Disney Company wanted to profit off already existing intellectual properties, particularly the rides. They wanted to make a movie centered around the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. I mean, maybe it'll work. I don't know. It might. They had this great story centered around a pirate named Captain Jack Sparrow. The question is, who plays Captain Jack Sparrow? One of the first choices was an Australian actor named Hugh Jackman. But they decided not to because who knows Hugh Jackman? That guy's a relative nobody. He can't carry what we hope to be a massive movie franchise. Another option they looked at doing and even offered the role to was a guy known for his gangster films, Robert De Niro. He was offered the role of Captain Jack Sparrow. And Robert De Niro turned it down because clearly this Pirates franchise is going to flop and he doesn't want his name associated and sullied with a terrible, terrible movie. Other options included Christopher Walken. I'll give you a moment to think about that one. Christopher Walken as Captain Jack Sparrow. And another one ended up being Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey as Captain Jack Sparrow, because this guy is eccentric and he brings eccentric characters to life. But ultimately, the executives settled on this guy named Johnny Depp. He had been in movies before. He was popular in 21 Jump Street. He had a little bit of a fan following. And Johnny Depp took the Captain Jack Sparrow character and thought it more like a rock star, so he modeled it after a cross between Pepe Le Pew and Keith Richards and kind of melded them together. Disney CEO at the time, Michael Eisner, saw Depp's portrayal and thought this was the stupidest thing he had ever seen in his life. He's like, what? He's like, this guy's going to ruin the movie. Johnny Depp's portrayal of Captain Jack Sparrow is going to ruin this franchise before it even takes off. Is he supposed to be drunk? Like, what's going on? We probably need to put subtitles on him. People can't understand what he's saying. A regular person won't understand Captain Jack Sparrow, won't get it. We need to put subtitles. We probably need to fire him and go back to formula because there's no way that this is going to take off and work. And now here we are in the year 2022. And fun fact happening right now, sales of Captain Jack Sparrow costumes for this year have increased 90%. And no one really knows exactly why, but it's happening nonetheless. We have lots of stories on Throwback Thursday about what seems to be terrible ideas that turn out to be very successful. And this is certainly one of them. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought? But no one really figured it out until someone went out and tried. What's a crazy, inspiring idea that you have? Who's a person in your life that you could reach out to? And it might be crazy to go seek forgiveness. It might be crazy to mend a relationship. It might be crazy to try a new idea. Who knows? Who knows? Be bold, be brave, be loving, be creative, and have a wonderful week.